Hello, it's Claudette. I'm back with part two of tumultuous relationships and how people in that particular dynamic are usually never grounded or emotionally regulated. Briefly, I want to reiterate some symptoms or characteristics of tumultuous relationships. One of them is a lot of arguing, a lot of conflict, and one of the partners or both blurt out things they don't really want to say, and also they talk over each other. So there's a lot of conflict in the relationship. And also, there's one of the symptoms is extreme emotional swings, where there's intense highs with love, passion, followed by deep lows of anger, resentment, and withdrawals. So it's an unstable relationship, and it takes its toll eventually. Yes. So this is briefly, you know, a brief summary of what a tumultuous relationship is like. So I wanted today to mention that I have been in those types of dynamics throughout my life. And the first thing that I was told, which I thought was brilliant, was to put down the rope, let go of the rope. You know, when you're playing a tug of war and one's pulling one way and the other's pulling another, and you're in constant conflict. So choose to put down the rope for yourself. Get out of the conflict. And the second part was put down your sword. You know, as humans, I think we kind of always have this sword ready for battle. And I think that we do that unconsciously. So as soon as we realize that we are doing that, make a point of saying to yourself, I'm putting down my sword. And also learn to breathe, deep breathe, keep yourself relaxed as much as possible. Stop and have a look at what's going on in your relationship. Become conscious of your dynamics. How many times a day do you argue? How many times a day do you talk over each other? What's going on in our relationship that I want to change? So the first step, like I said, is put down your sword, put down the rope. And also that's very valuable that I was told is stop pointing the finger over there and look at yourself. Because in any dynamic, doesn't matter what's going on, you need two people. Otherwise, the dynamic would not exist. So we need to stop blaming the other person and start looking at ourselves and see what we want to change. That's assuming that you want to change. Do you want to be in this relationship in 3 months, in 6 months, in a year? These dynamics are run with an unconscious pattern, and they can last a lifetime. So this is really our choice. What do we want to change? Start with yourself, examine your triggers, and ask for what you need. We did talk about that before. Always ask for what it is you need. Now, there's always the option of professional help. I know a lot of people are resentful or they don't not interested in that sort of thing, but you never know what you can learn about yourself. If you don't want to go as a partner or one of you don't want to go, choose to go for yourself. See what you learn about yourself, about your partner. I have a friend that wanted to go to therapy. She convinced her husband. He didn't want to go, but he went a few times. Never went back after, I think, third session, but she kept going, and she's been going twice a month now for a long time. And what she learned about herself and what she learned about her husband changed their dynamics in their relationship completely. So she's really a promoter, and she, she advocates for that because it's changed her life, basically. So you can always say to yourself, well, I'll do anything to save this relationship. That's if you've decided you want that relationship. You love that person, you want to stay in a relationship. What do you want to do about it? And maybe that would be one thing that could help. So understanding your partner, sometimes seeing someone that's objective and you talk about the dynamics in your relationship, you'll learn about your partner and yourself. So, one thing I wanted to mention that I think is important that I was told, if, for example, you come home from work and you're at a 5 out of 100 as far as energy level, you're really overwhelmed with your day, your partner comes in and he's at a 10, so you're both exhausted. The best advice I can give you, or that was given to me, is stay away from each other. Just go in your own corner of the house for the evening or wherever long it takes. Take care of yourself and don't try to get engaged into any conversation, especially deep conversations about issues that you want to solve. This is not the time to do it, because truly that is the time that couples become very unkind to each other. And so that I will leave you with that, and I want to thank you for listening. And always remember, you are a lighthouse. Please share if you feel that it's appropriate for you. Thank you.